Okay, so here we are in section 1.2 of, we're getting into the exercises of Sullivan's Precalculus, and we're going to do 11 and 12 right now. It says determine which of the given points are on the graph of the equation. So here's the equation for 11, y equals x to the 4 minus the square root of x. And then we're given the points 0, 0, 1, 1, and negative 1, 0. Now how do we determine if these points are on the graph provided, or the graph of the equation provided? Well, it's simple. We plug in both points and see if they're true. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug in the x value of the point, and if it gives me the y value of the given coordinate, then we know, oh, this is true. They're both equal to each other. Therefore, this point is on the graph of the equation given. So I'm just going to plug in 0 for x. So 0 to the 4 minus the square root of 0. And that is equal to 0, which is what we have for y. So yes, this point 0, 0 is on the graph of our equation here. Let's plug in for 1, 1. Okay, so 1 to the 4 minus the square root of 1. 1 to the 4 is 1. Square root of 1 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, it's not 1, which means this point is not on the graph. How about negative 1 and 0? Well, let's see. We've got negative 1 to the 4 minus the square root of negative 1. Well, let's just look at negative 1 to the 4. We have an even exponent, which means this is going to be a positive number. So 1 to the anything is 1. Negative 1 to an even power is positive 1. So that's positive 1 minus the square root of negative 1. You can't take the square root of a negative number. I mean, you can, but it's not real. So I'm just going to call that I. Okay? And this is 1. We don't know what this is in terms of real numbers, so we definitely know it's not equal to 0. So this point is also not on this graph. Only 0, 0 is the point listed that is on this graph. Let's do number 12 really quick. I don't want to make these videos too horribly long. Okay. Y equals x cubed minus 2 root x. Let's plug in 0 and see if we get 0. So 0 cubed is 0 minus 2 times the root of 0. The root of 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. We do indeed get 0. So this point is on the graph. Let's try 1. 1 cubed is 1 minus 2 times the square root of 1. Square root of 1 is 1 times 2 is 2. So 1 minus 2, negative 1, which is not what we have here. It is what we have here. So automatically doing this, we know this is on the graph, while this one isn't.